Hello and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I get the base that I do like every day, how to blush, bronze and highlight, and yeah, basically just how I blush, bronze and highlight and get this base look like where it's all blended together. So stay tuned to carry on watching. Obviously, stay tuned to see how I get this. That's better. So I've put my hair in a messy little bun and I'm just going to show you like right away how I do the base of my makeup. So what I start with is a very old blusher which I've hit pan in because I've been using it for ages, but look, I need to get a new one of these soon because this is nearly run out. Or I was thinking I might actually get the brand new Revolution blusher because there's loads of shades and they look amazing. So I might do a review on that. But yeah, this is a number 7 blusher in Peach Velvet, and honestly, like, it's such a nice blusher. It just goes well with my skin and I just really like it, to be fair. So I take my Real Techniques, like, it's a buffing brush, but I use it for my blusher just because I like the way it puts the blusher on. And I just swirl the thing in there. I tap it off because the number 7 blushes are like really pigmented. They're really good. So I just tap it off and then I smile to myself in the mirror so I can get it like on the apples of my cheeks here. So I pat it on like that. You can see there, and I just blend it out. Just like that, just to add a little bit of colour to the skin. Same on the other one. Obviously foundation is part of the base as well, but I've already done that, so, and like that's kind of self-explanatory. Like I just use a beauty blender and then I pop the Revolution loose powder in lace on top just to mattify, because like I literally, like, I get so oily like through the day, like on my forehead, so I have to like mattify my face so much because otherwise I'll be shining. So now that the blush is on, obviously like I do it quite subtly, but you can like literally build it up so much with this blush, like to however you want it. And then what I do is I go in with my bronzer. So this bronzer, the Revolution Reloaded bronzer in Long Weekend. I do have another one of these, but it's too light for my skin, so that's brilliant. But like, oh yeah, I thought I bought it like thinking like, oh yeah, this will be fine, but it's too light. Like if I liked like a subtle bronzer, then it'd be fine, but I like quite a dark bronzer to like bronze my face up, give it more colour. So yeah, I wouldn't go with that one again. I think it was called, I can't even remember what it was called, but basically just if you like a lighter bronzer, then they do have lighter shades than this, but I like a really dark bronzer just to make myself look more tanned, because usually I'm really pale. I have been on holiday, so I'm a little bit more tan than usual, but yeah, I'm really pale, so I just like to go in with a dark bronzer to make my skin look a bit more tanned. And I use this brush. I don't know what this brush is, but it's literally battered. But it's my favourite brush to use bronzer, and I can't find another brush to do it with, so, you know, it's got nail polish on it here, because when I went on holiday, my nail polish exploded in my makeup bag and got like loads of my brushes, so not good. But yeah, I just dip my brush in, tap off the excess, and then I like suck my cheeks in, like, so I can see where to put it just under the blush. I literally dip back in a few times just because I like it to be so dark. So that's how to be fair, I'll probably put a bit more on. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just do the other side as well. So obviously that looks very harsh right now, but then what I do is blend it up into the, where's my blusher brush gone? Blend it up into the blusher, so there's not just a line, they're like blended into one another. And then I take, because like look how dark that looks on my skin now, like I would never go out with my bronzer looking like that, like. But basically what I do is I take the Revolution loose powder in lace, and then I've got like an empty container here, right, so I just tip it in there, and then I take a flat side of my beauty blender. I've got 2 different ones. I use one for foundation and one for powder, and then I'll just draw a line like where the bronzer ends, and then I go up here as well just to take it away from here, just like that, and then I'll go up as well just to take the bronzer away from being so close. It looks like I've got a beard. Yeah, that's basically what I do just to make sure the bronzer will stop here, and then I'll leave it to bake for 5 minutes or so. So whilst I'm leaving this to bake, please ignore the fact that I literally look like I have a beard. But yeah, now that I'm leaving that to bake, I'll go back in with the bronzer and just dip it in a bit lighter this time, and bronze around my forehead just to make my face have a bit of more shape so I don't look like a moon head. Just like this. This bronzer is really pigmented though, so like you do literally only need the tiniest bit. But yeah, I go with that round my forehead, and I just blend that round the edges as well, and then just gives your face a bit more dimension really. And then still leaving this to bake again. Now for the highlight. I do have 2 of the Revolution, these are the Reloaded highlighters. I have a really white one, which is really white. I do like it, but I don't use it that much. I just use it like under my brows and in the inner corner of my eye, because when I bought it I thought it wouldn't look so light, but it's really light, and it just reflects so much. Like, I do like a bright highlighter, but that's just like too bright for me. And then I also have this one Smashed, and I'm just gonna hold it like this, in another Reloaded bronzer in Just My Type. As you can tell, I've used this one a lot more. The lid's broke because I've like dropped it, and also when I dropped it, it smashed here. Literally like the other day, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. But like, yeah, I'd use this one on my cheeks. Like, when I'm a bit more paler, this one's a really good colour for me. But because I'm a bit more tanned, I've literally been searching for a gold highlighter that I like, really like. And Revolution do one, but it was out of stock in my Superdrug, so I was just like, oh. But I decided to use an eyeshadow as a highlighter because it literally looks the same. Like, it doesn't look like not a highlighter. So in my Violet, but in this palette, which is amazing, this palette's so pigmented, it's so beautiful. It's also, stuck my finger in the orange. It's a mess because I use it quite a bit, but this colour down here, LA, makes an amazing gold highlight. Like, I literally just discovered this the other day and I was like, wow, like, gonna use that for my highlight now. So yeah, that's basically what I've been using for my highlighter. I also have a really pretty Givenchy highlighter, but I only like to use this for special occasions because, like, obviously it's quite expensive, and I do only like to use it not that often, so I can save it up because that's probably one of my favourites. And it's just like so, it's not like blinding, it's really subtle and looks really pretty. So yeah. But while I'm into gold highlighters at the minute, I do use that shade LA from the Violet Voss palette. I dip my little highlighter brush in, which is the Real Techniques setting brush, but I use it as a highlighter. And then, obviously, you know, just do what you do with your highlight. And just look like, oh, it looks amazing. I love this as a highlighter. And now I'm more tanned, like, it works for me. Like, gold highlighters don't really usually work for me when I'm like really pale, so I don't want to go back to being pale because this will be too dark for me. But I really like it. It looks good now. There we go. And so sometimes, like, it's quite bright, so I just run my finger over it a little bit. I think it works for me really well as a highlighter. So that's my cheek highlighter. But for the rest of my highlighter, because I like it to be a bit more blinding, and this highlighter is very blinding, I go in with the Revolution Reloaded in Just My Type. And for my nose, because I like to be like Rudolph and have a shiny nose. And then down here as well. And then on my chin, I like to have a shiny chin as well, just because that's like the high points of the face, isn't it? And I feel like you just look so much glowier with some highlight on your chin, on your nose, and on your Cupid's bow here as well. So that's the highlight. I just really like to look really glowy. Probably put a bit too much on my nose, but you know, it's all good. So now that's, so yeah, I'll take off my bake. I don't like to blend it too much. I like to still have quite a crisp line under my bronzer, just so like you can see where the bronzer ends. I don't know, I just like it. I think it looks good. So there we go, that's with all the base products on. It looks really harsh on this side, but that's just because I've got the mirroring like that. Like on this side it looks nice, it looks more subtle. But yeah, it just looks harsh because of the lights, like because of this light, like. But yeah, looks fine really. And then this is literally just how I do it every day. And then let me get my lipstick out. Just to finish the look, just put my lipstick on, and then I'm done. So my favourite combination at the minute to use on my lips is like, I'm quite like a nude lip person. Like I do quite bright eyes sometimes. So like I've got gold and purple on today, and because I do bright eyes, like bright eyes and a bright lip, like doesn't really work for me. So I like a nude lip, and my dream team combination is number 7 lip liner in nude. It's really creamy and just really easy to use on the lips, so I'll just do that. I do overline my lips a tiny bit just because I like my lips to look a bit more plump, a bit bigger. So yeah, that's what I do. So now that I've put the liner all over my lips and obviously lined my lips, I then go in with the Revolution Sheer Brilliant, it's a lip gloss in Sheer Chauffeur. It's the colour Chauffeur. And basically what Revolution have done with their lipsticks is they've brought out, oh god, I'm getting comfortable, is they brought out, I think that there's probably like 10 or 12 colours, or like probably a bit more, in their, what am I trying to say? Like basically they've brought out 10 or 12 colours in, I think, 4 different formulas. So if you found a colour that you really like, and obviously for me it's this one, I bought this in a matte lipstick as well. It's up in my racks on my butt. I can't bother to find it because it's too much in there, because I have too much makeup. But yeah, they bought all the same colours out in 4 different formulas. I think there's like a matte lipstick, sheer one, which is literally a lip gloss, liquid matte lipstick, and a cream lipstick. So if you find the colour you like you can have it in 4 different formulas, which I think is really good, because sometimes like you have a lipstick and you're like, oh, I wish I had this in a gloss, or I wish this was matte, and literally that's what they've done. So I think that works really well. I think there might be 5 actually, I'm not sure, but yeah, you get the point. So then I just go in with this lip gloss over the top. And it's just like my perfect combination. I really like the way the colours like kind of go together. They're not the exact same colour, but they look really nice together on the lips. So that was my base tutorial. Highlight, bronzer, blusher, powder, yeah. And just the way that I do my base, just if anyone needed some inspiration, or I don't know, just fancied watching how I do my base. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video.